Hello everyone, and thank you for watching this video. This is part 5 of looking at our followers for Dragon Age Inquisition. Last episode we looked at our advisor Cullen. This episode we'll look at the companion Dorian. First, I will read the official synopsis Bioware gave for the character. Being from a proud bloodline of the Tevinter Imperium has its advantages. Dorian was born with a flair for magic that made him the envy of his peers. He is charming and confident, his wit as sharp as any blade, and if some suggest his manner cocky, it could be attributed to being a powerful mage in a land where mages rule. Indeed, Dorian would be the pride of his family, if he didn't oppose everything his homeland has come to stand for. He wears the labels of pariah and outcast proudly, knowing that views of the Imperium are unlikely to change until and unless someone of his ability stands up to make a difference. Dorian is a mage from the Tevinter Imperium, and his experiences are radically different from those of mages elsewhere. In Tevinter, mages form the ruling class. He comes from a wealthy and influential family, one of many that arrange marriages and raise their children to become perfect mages, yet Dorian has rejected that life. He's seen the corruption to which it leads, and he refuses to play along despite the fact it's made him something of a pariah. Dorian caught wind of something that his fellow Tevinter mages were doing and decided to intervene. As he sees it, someone from Tevinter needs to stand up and say, "We don't agree with what these people are doing. They don't represent all of us." Dorian has been described as sharp-tongued, with a knack for producing a great quip even in times of grave danger. Dorian is smart, perhaps too smart for his own good. He was raised in a society where both intelligence and wit are prized, where advancing yourself socially means outmaneuvering your peers, and he does so quite well, or at least he would if he didn't see through it all. That's left him rather jaded and sarcastic. He enjoys using his magic and doesn't see any reason why he should be ashamed about it, so he unleashes his full power when it is needed, and he has plenty of power to unleash, seeing as he comes from a society where mages are trained to use it rather than hide it. This includes powerful elemental spells, as well as spells involving the control of spirits and the dead, things societies outside of Tevinter might turn their noses at and claim distasteful. While he disagrees with what the situation in Tevinter has become, he doesn't believe that it is beyond repair, despite how impossible it seems that he personally might be able to do anything about it. Dorian has a streak of idealism hidden beneath his sarcasm, which naturally can lead him to be all the more disappointed when the world does exactly what he suspects it's going to do. Dorian is an outcast by choice, but only insofar that he chose not to live according to the expectations of his society. For example, Dorian is gay. Considering he comes from a place where perfection is the face that every mage puts on and anything that smacks of deviancy is shameful and meant to be hidden, Dorian's refusal to play along with the facade is seen as stubborn and pointless by his family, which has contributed to his status as a pariah. We don't know much about how he'll get along with most of our followers. We do know that he'll have an interesting relationship with Vivian. They're complete opposites and will tear into each other viciously, or at least that's what it looks like to outsiders. Really, they find it good fun, and they'll go from arguing to banding together in order to criticize someone else in a cold second. Dorian's relationship with Iron Bull is also interesting. The Qunari have been at war with the Tevinter Imperium for centuries, and the fact that neither Dorian nor Iron Bull are typical of their people makes for an interesting arc. Dorian is written by David Gator and voiced by Raymond Tikaram. For those players interested in romancing Dorian, he's available as a love interest to male inquisitors of all races. In fact, he is the first homosexual male companion love interest in Bioware history. He's called the Redeemer by Bioware, and it has been revealed that he has the Necromancer specialization. Again, I thank you for watching this video, and I hope you'll enjoy more in the future.